Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. In this class, we shall read a beautiful poem about trees and nature. I will tell you the name of the poem, but first, let me ask you a question. What's the question? What is the importance of tree in our life? Can anyone tell me? What is the importance of tree in our life? Okay, Ravi, tell me. Trees give us oxygen, very good, by which we can breathe, very good. And it also help uh, bring what? Rain, and it keep the environment pollution free, cool, and it gives fruits, flowers, and so many things, isn't? Can you imagine our life without trees? No. That means trees are the part and parcel in our life. But just see, in today's life or in this modern world, how the people are cutting down trees day after day for building roads or huge buildings or construction works. But very few people are planting trees, isn't? And when we cut down trees, we don't feel for them. Because trees cannot express their feelings, trees cannot cry, they cannot talk, isn't? That's why we think they don't have any emotion, they don't feel anything. So it doesn't matter whether they live or die. But it's wrong. If we cut down trees every day like this, one day we shall we shall be ruined. Okay, our nature will be destroyed. So what we have to do, we have to, if we cut a mature tree, then we have to plant another tree there so that it can grow later. And in this poem, the poet also tries to say this: don't cut down trees rapidly or recklessly. Okay, if you cut trees, then plant more trees. In this way, we can save our environment. And this poem is also a poem about nature. This poem bears a message about how to protect our environment, how to plant trees, what is the importance of trees. Okay, so without wasting time, let's read the poem. Today's poem, the name of today's poem is My Own True Family. My Own True Family, written by Ted Hughes. Okay, the pronunciation is not Hodges, it's Hughes, Ted Hughes. Okay, and the full name of Ted Hughes is Edward James Hughes. Okay, and he was an English poet, translator, and he wrote many poems and proses for children. And this poem is also a poem about nature and environment. And in this poem, what will we see? We will see that a man who is the poet himself enters in a oak wood. Wood means forest filled with oak trees, where he met an old woman and some oak trees who expressed their sorrow to him, and ultimately he had a deep realization about the importance of trees, and he is totally changed. Now let's start reading the poem. My Own True Family by Ted Hughes. The poet says, once I crept in an oak wood, I was looking for a stag. I met an old woman there, all nobly sleek and rag. Now the poet says, once I crept in an oak wood. Crept means what? To move slowly with the abdomen close to ground. Okay. He was creeping slowly, silently. That means he was trying to do something. What was he trying to do? I was looking for a stag. He was looking for a stag. Stag means what? Stag means a male deer. Okay. Perhaps he was trying to hunt the deer. It's also an offense. We should not kill such innocent animals. So the poet was in an oak wood, means a forest filled with oak trees. Oak trees are huge trees with huge trunks. Okay. I met an old woman there, all nobly stick and rag. First, the poet met an old woman. How was the woman? She was nobly stick and rag. Nobly means unsteady. Okay. Means unsteady. Stick and rag. Stick means what? Stick is just like this stick, walking stick, and sticks are generally very thin. So the body of the woman is very thin. She is looking very weak, feeble. And rag. Rag means what? Clothes in bad condition. Okay. Now this is the physical description of the woman. The woman was looking very thin, very weak, very feeble, and she was wearing a torn out clothes, very filthy clothes. They are as if they are not washed. They had not been washed for a long time. And just imagine the scene. Man, I mean the poet is in the oak wood, and in this wood there is a woman like this. The sight is very frightening, very fearful sight. She said, I have your secret here inside my little bag. Now the woman speaks. The woman actually had a ghostly appearance, and it is very frightening. She said, I have your secret here inside my little bag. Now she said, I have a secret about you. I know one of your secrets, and it is inside my bag. Obviously, if a woman like such appearance talk in such a tone, then anyone will be afraid. The poet was afraid. Now, in the next stanza, then she began to cackle and I began to quack. Obviously, what I have told you, in such a thrilling environment, if a woman with ghostly appearance talk like this, anyone will get afraid. The poet was also afraid. Then she began to cackle. Then she began to laugh loudly. Cackle means to laugh loudly, as if her laughing is echoing in the forest. And I began to quack. The poet got afraid. Quack means what? To show fear. Quack means to show fear. She opened up her little bag and I came twice awake. Very important phrase, twice awake. Now the lady opened her bag. And when she opened her bag, I came twice awake. This word may have two meanings. One is literary and the other is inner meaning. The literary meaning means awake. Generally, we awake from our sleep. As if the poet was sleeping in the morning, then he got awake. And after that, in the forest, he was feeling drowsy, sleepy. After seeing the woman, he got awake. And the figurative meaning is very important. Here, awake means to what? self-consciousness. Self-consciousness. And other awake means physical consciousness. Actually, he was physically awakened. He was physically alert, but he was sleeping mentally. His mind was not, consciousness was not working. That's why he was trying to hunt the deer. So he said, I came twice awake. He became alert. Surrounded by a steering tribe and me tied to a stake. A stake means a wood post to which people are tied before burning as a punishment. Now he saw that he was surrounded by oak trees. And me tied to a stake. And I was tied to, the poet was tied to a stake, means a post, as if he was going to die. দুটো স্ট্যান্ডে এক্সপ্লেন করতে অনেকটা টাইম লেগে গেল, অতটা সময় তো দেবে না, একটা স্ট্যান্ডে করলেই ইনাফ আমার মনে হয়। আর এই পোয়েমটা তোমরা কিন্তু 9-10 এর জন্য চুজ করতে পারো। খুব, কবিতাটাও খুব ভালো, একটা সুন্দর মিনিংও আছে, এবং কবিতাটা আমরা একটু শর্ট টাইমের মধ্যে বোঝাতেও পারবো। এর ইন্ট্রোডাকশন খুব বড় না করলেও হবে। আমি যেটা করেছি সেটাকে তোমরা আরেকটুখানি ছোট করে দিতে পারো, ট্রিয়ের জাস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্সটা বলে কি রোল প্লে করে আমাদের লাইফ এবং এনভায়রনমেন্টে ছোট করে বলে তোমরা কবিতার মধ্যে আসতে পারো। খুব বিশাল কিছু ইনার মিনিং নেই। তো এই কবিতা তোমরা কিন্তু 9-10 এর জন্য চুজ করতে পারো ডেমো হিসেবে, মানে ডেমো টপিক হিসেবে। তো আমি আমার মতো করে একটু চেষ্টা করলাম, তোমরা অনেকেই এটা জানতে চাইছিলে কিরকম করে কি পড়বো। তো আমি একটু বেশি করে পড়লাম বলে ডেমোটা বড় হয়ে গেল, কিন্তু তোমরা পড়লে ওটা মোটামুটি 5-6 মিনিটের মধ্যে কমপ্লিট হয়ে যাবে। ঠিক আছে? তো অনেকেই প্রশ্ন, অনেকেই আগের ডেমো গুলো দেখে তোমাদের মনে হচ্ছে যে এত লেন্দি কেন ডেমো দিচ্ছেন। লেন্দি আমি দিচ্ছি, আমি জিনিসটাকে আমার ফ্লোতে পড়েই যাচ্ছি, তোমাদের ওই একইভাবে পড়াতে হবে। তোমার মাথায় 3 মিনিট 5 মিনিট থাকলে তুমি ডেমো দিতে পারবে না, তোমাকে পড়েই যেতে হবে। ইন্টারভিউয়ারদের যখন মনে হবে যে হ্যাঁ বুঝে গেলেন, ঠিক আছে, এবার ওনারা স্টপ করতে বলবেন। তো একটা কবিতা 5 মিনিটে পড়া সম্ভব না, তাই তোমাকে কিন্তু ইন্ট্রো দিয়ে, হ্যাঁ, এবার তোমার একটা জিনিস মাথায় রাখতে হবে যে 5 মিনিটের মধ্যে তোমার অন্তত কবিতার 2টো লাইন তোমাকে শুরু করতে হবে। তো সেইটা একটু ইন্ট্রোটাকে ছোট করে পড়ালে আমার মনে হয় ভালো হবে। ঠিক আছে? তো আমি আমার মতো চেষ্টা করলাম। তোমাদের যদি নিজেদের মতো কোনো কনসেপ্ট থাকে, তোমরা নিজেদের মতো করে অবশ্যই তোমরা ডেমো প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারো, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই। তো আজকের জন্য এটুকুই। নেক্সট ক্লাসে আবার একটা নতুন টপিক নিয়ে দেখা হবে।